Welcome back, it's another Tuesday, so it's time for another video about the Eaglemoss model from their series Star Trek, the official Starships collection. This time it's a release from July 2016 and it's issue 76. It's the ship Baxial, I hope I did pronounce it correctly. It's the ship belonging to Neelix from Star Trek Voyager. This is, as you see, the original packaging, and this is the box which contains the model. It's a typical Eaglemoss box. On this side you can see the logos of the 4 live-action TV shows: Voyager, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Enterprise. On this side you can see the logo of the original Star Trek TV show. Here you can see it's a collector's model, not designed or intended for play by children under 14 years of age, and it's made in China but published by Eaglemoss. On the back you see the huge StarTrek.com logo and an information that it's trademark and copyright by CBS 2016. Now that's all about the box. Let's take the model out and take a closer look at it. So, this is Neelix's ship, the Baxial, and you can see on the front it's the cockpit module, sensor array, and on the back there is the engineering section. A wonderful amount of detail, that's always a huge plus for me on these selected Eaglemoss models. Now the blue things are engine exhaust ports. It would be interesting if they would put there some small LED lights or something like that. Now here you can see the problematic seam line. There's a pretty nice huge gap between the two parts, but otherwise than that, as I said, there is a huge amount of detail. The paint job is pretty good, looks nice. More information about the model. You can see where is the docking hatch, the forward landing pad and the rear landing pad. I love these kind of pipe things on the back. It's quite unusual for Star Trek models because usually they have a flat surface. Again, the seam line looks pretty bad. Now some details about the model from this side. Look from the bottom part of the ship. This is one of the few ships which looks interesting from all angles, but again, look at the seam lines. This just, I don't know, but I expect for my money models which don't have this kind of problems. Yeah, the black thing on the front is of course the cockpit window. So overall, I like this model quite a lot, but as I said, it could be built better, but I'm not sure if this is a problem only with my model or if all the other models have the same problems. Now let's take all the other parts out of the box. So you can see this is the Baxial, trademark and copyright by CBS Studios Incorporated 2016. CBS is of course the owner of the Star Trek franchise right now. So let's now put all the parts together. You can see it's not one of the most stable stands, but it holds the model, so I can't really complain that much about it. So this was the model. Now let's take a closer look at the magazine. Every issue of Eaglemoss's Star Trek, the official Starships collection, comes with a model and with a magazine. It begins with the table of content and with the specification of the ship. As you can see, it was owned by Neelix. It's a freighter from the 24th century from the Delta Quadrant. The following 2 pages, as usually, contain an article about the ship from the in-universe point of view, and there is, as always, a nice new CGI picture of the ship. This is Neelix, of course, for those of you who didn't watch Star Trek Voyager. Some pictures from the pilot episode called The Caretaker, and also from some future episodes. Now, these 2 pages contain the same information about the ship, which you could see a few minutes ago in my video. Now I'm just comparing the actual model with the pictures, and as usually there is some color mismatch, so I'm not really sure which color is the correct one. And my favorite part of every magazine, an article about the design process. Designing Neelix's shuttle. You can see here some early pre-production sketches, some early versions of the model, and an interview with Ethan Phillips, which is the actor who played Neelix on Star Trek Voyager, and his previous roles in different iterations of Star Trek, because he played also on Star Trek The Next Generation and in the movie Star Trek First Contact, and also, if I remember correctly, on Star Trek Enterprise. You can see how the prosthetics was put on his face. Poor actor. To spend several hours every single day in a makeup chair. Now, the key appearances were in the episodes The Chute and Homestead. The model itself did not appear in the pilot, which is a bit weird, but okay. And the next issue was the issue 77, which was the Romulan shuttle. And that will be my video next week. So, thanks to everybody who made it so far, this far into the video. That's it for today. If you do like this kind of little video reviews, I am doing them every week, usually on Tuesday. So feel free to watch any of the previous videos on my channel and maybe come back next week, when I'll talk about issue 77. Thanks everybody for watching and see you next time. Bye.